This is your number one baby daddy, Mr. No Good of MrNoGood.com. What I want to do is, I'm going to play this little video. It's just a real quick video. It's just a trailer for Straight Outta Compton, NWA. So once you hear this trailer, then I'll come back and talk.
To hear a lot of raw talent. You have a unique voice. The world needs to hear it.
To be honest with you, I don't know anything about hip-hop, but I know that you're special.
We can keep going, man. We can take over the world.
They want NWA? Let's give them NWA.
I'm coming straight out of straight out of straight out of straight out of I'm coming straight out of Compton.
Damn, Dre, what is that?
Yeah, you feeling it?
Yeah.
Rated R.
Now, first thing is, I love NWA. I love, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad Ice Cube was able to move on to be, you know, a dad in his movies, and Dr. Dre doing his earphones, and I don't know what the other two niggas are doing, and R.I.P. to Eazy-E. But I love it. I loved NWA. NWA came out when, well, Eazy-E came out when I was in high school, maybe around senior year, junior, senior year. So, I remember, I think it had to have been senior year, because I decided to play football senior year, and I remember they were on the bus playing Eazy-E on the bus. So, it started gangster rap, whether people want to say it or not. I know that NWA, and when they did all that back in the day, they had no idea that it was going to lead to the ignorance that's coming today to the black community through hip-hop music. Straight ignorance. And we all know it. Now, the beat's catchy. The beat is catchy. Let's not say that. Let's not say the beat ain't catchy. And I like the music, but come on, man. It is what it is. Now I'm gonna go watch the movie, and then I'll do a review of it or whatever. But anyway, my problem is, why the hell? Why can't black people get something going? Whether it's a music group, whether it's a movie, whether it's any kind of big idea, why the hell is there always, whether it's boxing, there's always somebody white that's got to believe in you in order to make that shit happen. Now, as you saw, the first thing, now when you saw that trailer, what did you see? The first two things you saw was the two white folks who believed in them. Now, I'm not gonna say I haven't researched, I haven't done anything. This is off the cuff. I would say at least one of them two white folks is Jewish. Or a Berg, what I call him. Goldberg, Silverberg, Lindenberg, whatever. Anything that ends in Berg. And I'm sure that there's got to be a couple Bergs running YouTube. Gotta be. I know there's got to be some Bergs running Apple, because one time I started talking about some racist shit, whatever. Everything was cool. I was listed in the podcast list, whatever. Then all of a sudden, somebody started complaining and said, he's racist. Then all of a sudden I disappeared from the iTunes listings. Now how the fuck that happened? And I was getting tons of downloads. So if I ever go public, get on TV, do a movie, whatever, somebody with a last name with Berg is going to be writing the contract up for me to sign. That's just how it goes. But god damn, can we get one success story that ain't got to have a white hero in it? I was just watching the thing. It was, I forget what it is. It was about that movie Car Wash that came out in the 70s. You know, and now how you had to, and how the group Rolls Royce, and how they had to find a producer to make this soundtrack, and how they had to make the soundtrack a hit before the movie even came out, because when they came out, the white folks said, we don't distribute Negro films, but this one Jewish man had to go and just be a champion for the film. So since some white man became a champion for the film, all of a sudden, blammo, the movie Car Wash. You just got to see that. I forget where it came. I've been drinking a little bit, so I don't know. But damn it, think about it. Rap music. What is the capital of hip hop music in America is where? New York City. One of the top radio stations in New York that serves hip hop is Hot 97. All right, you got one half Jew, half black, and you got another full Jew, Goldberg. Why in the fuck in hip hop, a black genre, black inspired thing, in the top radio station, in the top market, in the capital of the fucking genre, why the fuck do hip hop artists even have to talk to a motherfucker named Goldberg on air? Why? What the fuck have you contributed to this shit except getting some money out of it? No, I ain't mad if you're gonna get money out of it. Hey, so I can say all this shit right now. I can talk all this shit. But if I can make some money, if somebody named Berg thinks that I can make some money, they don't give a fuck about none of this shit I'm talking about right now. None. So I'm just saying. Alright, country music. Let's say the capital of country music is Nashville, Tennessee, right? Nashville, Tennessee. Now, Opryland, all that stuff. I've been down there. Been to the Opryland Hotel when it was. I've been to the I forget what it was called. The Grand Ole Opry. It's closed now, but I was down there watching Minnie Pearl and shit. Because I liked Minnie Pearl when I was a kid, when I was watching Hee Haw. So my mama took me down to Nashville, and we went and I got to see Minnie Pearl perform. So I loved Opryland. I loved that whole shit. Now, I'm not doing any research again. I'm just talking off the cuff. I bet you, if you do find the top 2 country stations in Nashville, Tennessee, I don't know what they are as of the time of taping this, but if I researched it and looked at whoever was doing the most popular show, let me guarantee that there ain't no motherfucking Bergs interviewing. They ain't interviewing Dolly Parton. They ain't interviewing Charlie Pride. You don't get to sit in the same motherfucking room as motherfuckers like that. Because you ain't part of the motherfucking genre. But in hip hop, it's whatever. With black folks, it's whatever. I don't understand. But anyway, I'm gonna watch this Straight Outta Compton. I don't feel like really ranting and raving because I don't know how long this video can get, and I just felt like ranting, and I need to put out more videos on YouTube and everything instead of taping a full damn podcast like I was doing. I'm still gonna be taping them podcasts, and you can still follow me at MrNoGood.com. That's all spelled out on Twitter. Mr. No Good, DOTCOM. Call me at 330-536-3706. I know that movie's gonna be good, and I give them major respect, and I know they ain't have nothing to do with it. You just some niggas that just came out of the hood in Compton. What the fuck you gonna do? If somebody come to you with a contract and some cash, you gonna sign it. You don't give a fuck who they are. So I ain't saying it's them, or they needed somebody, or I'm trying to put it on them. I'm just saying, why is it that our genre, everything that we do, Sanford and Son is my favorite TV show. One of the executive producers is a Berg. My favorite, and the writers was Paul Mooney, Richard Pryor. That was the best show. That was classic. The writing was classic, but you still needed a Berg. It's about time we stop needing Bergs, at least directly. Now indirectly, you know, let's work on indirect, like YouTube, building your shit up, doing whatever. That's indirect. But God, and let me stop lying. Somebody offered me a contract tomorrow. Look, Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, two Bergs that are making the most off of our ignorance on national television. Now, I watch Jerry Springer, I watch Maury Povich. I love both of the shows because it's ignorant. And you know, some of the white, and look, we have to admit, the white folks just aren't as interesting when they get on those shows. The black folks act a fool, and that's what we like. But come on, man. You don't think I could host a show way better than that? So if Jerry Springer or Maury Povich, I could do the same shit, put a little twist in it, add my own little flavor and little spice on that motherfucker, and that shit would blow up. I'd add it all. Ignorance, cheating, DNA tests. I'd put a little bit of stalking a motherfucker. We get private investigators on the motherfucker. Fuck that green room. We just put private investigators on them before they even show the fuck up. There's all kind of shit I can do, and motherfucker, I can manage a circus. Let me manage the circus. Come on, man. You need a black man to run a show like that, and I'm the one to do it. Now I want to take this mask off. A lot of y'all motherfuckers know who I am looking at this. A whole lot. A lot of you motherfuckers know what I look like. Some of my main enemies, I done looked them in the eye. Trash man, you old. We old. We been old enemies, whatever. I looked you in your face, you looked me in my face when I came to that New York court to see you get sentenced for saying you was poisoning baby food, Gerber's baby food, and they got your ass locked up. I was there when you got sentenced. You looked me dead in my eye, motherfucker. And I looked you dead in your eye. As I smiled. Then I went to the Asian spot, got rinsed off, and then got me a massage with a happy ending. But see, there I go. I'm going off of the rails. I'm going to stop that. This is the end of this video. Call me, 330-536-3706. Go down there and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Have them subscribe. Share this shit on Facebook. Share this shit on Twitter. Share this shit wherever you want to share it. I'm gonna put this shit up right now. We gonna do this. I'm gonna run my mouth and keep it up. So this is your number one baby daddy of Mr. No Good of MrNoGood.com. That's where you can find everything at MrNoGood.com. And I will talk to y'all motherfuckers later. Baby.
To hear a lot of raw talent. You have a unique voice. The world needs to hear it.
To be honest with you, I don't know anything about hip-hop, but I know that you're special.
We can keep going, man. We can take over the world. They want NWA? Let's give them NWA.
I'm coming straight out of, straight out of, straight out of, straight out of. I'm coming straight out of Compton.
Damn, Dre, what is that?
Yeah, you feeling this?
Yeah.
Rated R.
This is your number one baby daddy, Mr. No Good of MrNoGood.com. What I want to do is, I'm going to play this little video. It's just a real quick video. It's just a trailer for Straight Outta Compton, NWA. So once you hear this trailer, then I'll come back and talk.